Hi, it's Mel here, the Artistic Pro. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a tutorial on this watercolor painting, which is a lavender field at sunset. It is in abstract form and it's a very easy tutorial for beginners. So let's get started. So I'm just going to go over the supplies. I have with me here my stack of Canson 100% cold pressed paper in 200. I usually prefer to use 100% cotton, usually the Winsor and Newton. However, I have a whole pile of paper to use, so I'm going to use it. I will also be using these brushes, which I've done a review on in my cherry blossom painting tutorial. These brushes are by Paulina Bright. They are vegan brushes, so they are synthetic and they hold a lot of water, and I absolutely love them. They also have wooden handles which feel really nice as opposed to the plastic ones that you can get. This is just my pencil case of Hello Kitty of all my essentials that I use, and I will be using this watercolor brush, which is an Aqua watercolor brush, and it comes apart so you can put water inside it, and then you can squirt the water out onto your brush so you don't need to have those jars around. I'll be using this for the finer details because you can see the brush nib is quite fine. And I won't actually be using any pencils in this drawing. It will be a 100% freehand. I will be using a wet on wet technique for the first part of the painting, then I will let it dry and I'll use a wet on dry technique for the finer details. To tape down my paper, I will be using just some washi tape, and to tape it down I will be using just a foam board. You could also use a chopping board, any piece of wood really that would fit your paper or even just your desk. So I have just wet the paper and I'm just going in with the yellow, just placing it where the sunset would be. Now you can see I'm just going in with the red and mixing it a little bit with the yellow just to create a bit of an orange. And now I'm just doing a background with the lavender with a dark lavender. Just really not paying attention to the brush strokes because it doesn't really matter because it's going to be in the background of the plant, so you're not going to really see it. And the same thing again with this green, which is going to be the green background for the grass. So here you can see I've just started doing the blue for a bit of the sky, and I'm just placing it, and then I shall go and blend it with the other colours. So here you can see I'm just doing a bit of the blue just behind the lavender here, just to get a bit of a colour radiance in with the background. And again I'm just blending in the blue sky with my brush. And here I am just dotting in some purple, which will help for some of the lavender plant later on, which you'll see later on in the video. And this is just being added by a dotting notion, so I'm just using the very tip of my brush, and here I just blended some in just for a bit of different texture. So here I'm just adding in some more of that purple for the lavender, just because I wanted to add a bit more purple colour to the sunset, and I wanted to incorporate the purple somehow into the sky. So that kind of looks like it's reflecting up into the sunset. I just blend it in with my brush. So here you can see I'm just going with a light green just to add some more tall grass, just to complement the lavender and give a bit more of a visual interest to the painting. Now just grab my Aqua water brush, which is a refillable watercolor brush where you fill it with water. And they're really cool because you don't need to use those jars. And I'm just using it here to add some finer details to the lavender plants. And again, I'm just using the very top tip of my brush and dabbing it onto the paper. Before doing this step though, you will want to let your last layer dry so that you can go over the top of the background. Have you hit the subscribe button yet? If so, you should consider doing that now, and also remember to hit the bell notification button so you are kept up to date with all of my videos. I do new art videos every single week. I am just going to continue on doing these little dabs with the finer tip of my brush to add the details to the lavender. So here you can see I'm just going with some green strokes. This is just a bit of a lighter paler green than before, just to form some more delicate lavender plants. And here I'm just adding some more grassier details for the lavenders, and now I'm just doubling in some more of the tip of the lavender plants. So here is our final finished paint. Please remember to hit the subscribe button down below if you like this tutorial and would like to see other art videos. Please also do remember to hit the bell notification button so you receive all my notifications for all of the videos that I create. Please also do like this video if you enjoyed watching this process and if it has added value to your art process. Please let me know down in the comments below what your favourite watercolour supplies are. And leave a link down below if you have painted a lavender field so that I can go check it out for myself. I do hope you have enjoyed this tutorial painting an abstract lavender field at sunset. I do videos just like this one every single week. So please do hit the subscribe button and I shall see you next time. Bye bye now.